Hi Anne Marie, it's Lisa and Ryan again, and in this video we're going to show you a couple of things. One, we're going to hope that we can make an intermittent problem that we encounter frequently, although intermittently, when you're trying to go to an assignment or an assessment. And also we're going to talk a little bit about what it's like for a student to look at an assessment and look at their answers and decide how they really did. So I'm going to go to block 2 red, and I'm going to go to my folders because it was in 2.
Kind of goes back to that whole, if it's not on that featured list, you know, the kid's got to go back digging for it. It should be okay, but the kids sometimes have an issue with that.
Okay, so now that I've got the work that I need, I'm going to go to quiz 2, getting started. And wait a minute, am I done? I'm unsure if I'm done because it says completed. It says date completed, though I don't have a name. And what's this? Create session. What do I have to do here? This is confusing.
So what we've encountered here is kids are opening up a new session, and to them it looks like they've completed the assignment. Although we know the completed is just a title. Underneath of that should say yes or no, whether they've completed or not, and if no, do you want to continue? And then under date completed, it either says a date or it's just not completed. So really those are just headings for something underneath. But for some reason, we have to actually create a new session during this. So we'll click create session on this one. And this is the page that we should automatically come to when you open an assessment for the first time. It'll tell you to begin assessment or continue assessment. And for some reason this year, kids are running into that create session problem and they're not understanding where to go. Although they could probably click some things and figure it out. You know, we have to try to cater to every kid. Some kids just can't figure that out. So from this point, that is what we come across when opening up new assessments, and that is such an intermittent thing. Some kids get it sometimes, other kids will never see it, and maybe get it once, and you'll never know. So that was the first issue that we're encountering, and with that, the second thing that we'd like to address is viewing the results. So if we go back to learning, the learning tab, and go into our red day, and we click back into our folders. Again, we're trying to view results and we don't have my progress, so we have to dig it back out. We're going to lecture 2, getting started, and we're going to view activity 2-1. Forgive me, we've been here a while. I don't know if we've no, this wasn't the right one. Sorry.
Well, we have to dig around for a minute to find the right one. Give us a second.
I think it's activity 1-1. So we're going to go back to our folders into lecture 1 and click activity 1-1. Yes, this is one we have completed. You can see now that that completed in bold print and a date completed in bold print is there, but we now know that there should be stuff underneath of it. You can see that we have completed this assessment, the date and time that we did complete it. The create session is still at the very right, although I don't know why that's there. And there's the ability to view your results at the same time. So one thing that I want to try, I know we're in the middle of this, but let's try clicking create session and see what happens. It says begin a new assessment. So I'm wondering if
it said I completed it.
I know, that's what I was trying to on the fly. So I'm wondering if now, if I scroll back, if I'm going to be able to view my results. See, now it's letting me take it a second time, but it says you can't take the assessment. Oh, that might be because I had allowed him to take it twice. I don't know, that might be the case.
Well, let's look at our results.
Okay, let's view our results anyway, and let's see what we've done. View results again. That's classic.
So, Anne Marie, this is a little challenging.
We're working on the fly here.
We're working on the fly, and actually, have you seen this happen before? This is a new phenomenon that we're seeing occur here. This isn't what we wanted to talk about in terms of viewing results, but we're glad to see it. Maybe we can dig back, Ryan, and find some results we can look at so we can talk about what the kids see.
Okay.
So let me go back. And we go back again.
We're gonna go into Blue Day instead of Red Day. Let's go into View Folders. And let's see if I've taken and go into Lecture 1 and see if we can look into our click Activity 1-1. This one has not started yet, and this is that same problem again where it looks like
It's hard to tell if you've done it or
Right.
not done it, and you have to create sessions.
So, yeah, now if we create session now, we can see that to begin a new one. So let's see if we can't go back and look at quiz 2. Did we do quiz 2 already? Those are the only 2 that we've done so far. Activity 2-1. That's a begin a new assessment deal. I'm gonna post something back up while you're
Well,
doing that.
right, oh, what I'm gonna do, Anne Marie, is, I'm gonna finish this little video for now while we set up what we wanna talk about for, looking at your actual quiz results. But I think the issue here is the intermittentness, if that's such a word, of those funky little things that pop up, that where we clicked review, view results, and it just kept changing the order. And that create a new session thing is confusing for kids because they don't know whether they've actually done the assessment or not done the assessment because there was those headings there, but there's nothing underneath them. So for now, I'm just gonna stop this video and let you guys think about that a little bit, and we'll get back to you in just a few minutes with another video about the actual test results.